coming.
Hello.
Long
time no see.
Long time no see, Miss Yu. This is Jianjia, this is Jia Hao.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Please have a seat.
Yeah.
Jianjia and Jia Hao. They are the team Golden Fish. Is one of the best team in our company. Today we are here to talk about the investment plan for Jen, and they will explain some details about it, and hope to get some suggestion from you, and then they will improve it, make the plan more perfect. And if you think this plan makes sense, they will go on and implement it, followed by the plan what they have done.
Sure. Who will start?
Yeah. This is our report.
Okay.
Our client Jane Barnes is a single lady who have a job in the local engineer company. And based on the detailed information from first appointment with Jane, she has some trouble in investment and about buying a house. So we did a financial plan for Jane. After analyzing Jane's financial conditions, we found several shortcomings. First is Jane's assets and liabilities. We found that her assets allocation is conservative and unreasonable because 50% of her total assets is allocated to the bonds, which will require Jane to pay a large amount of tax, and only 1% of the assets are in her hands or in the bank account. And if some emergency things happens, Jane can't solve them at once. And on the other hand, she also have so many unsecured debts. What's more, the interest of these debts are so high, reaching even 6.6%, which will bring pressures to her economic conditions. And secondly, about the income and expenses. Jane's income only from salaries and investment. However, her expenditures are so high, so that her current income can't cover its total expenses, and she needs to use her savings to cover some of the needs. Thirdly, due to Jane only have state pensions, and there will have a shortfall after her 73 years old.
So, Yunjia, what's your suggestion for her to dealing with the problems?
Yeah. In order to improve these situations, we give some recommendations for Jane. For her assets and liability problems, we suggest that Jane can pay off her unsecured debts first and set an emergency fund. And emergency fund, it will be detailed mentioned by my partner Jia Hao.
Could you please tell me where did the money come from for dealing with her debts?
Yeah, of course. Jane inherited £40,000 from her grandmother recently, so we think he can use this inheritance to pay off her unsecured debt first, and it won't bring any problem for her daily lives.
Makes sense.
And About the high expenditure, we think Jane can cut down some unnecessary expenses, like some entertainment expenses, or she can also cut down some clothes expenses or something else, because we think it's unnecessary. Yes. And about her after her retirement, we think money purchase pension is a good choice for her to fill up the total needs. So we suggest that Jane can put 3% company income to it. We think money purchase pension as a company pension which can help Jane to save more monies other than other retirement plans. What's more, it benefits from tax. Thus, he can also reduce the cost of tax to a certain extent. And about buying a house, Jane would like to save towards a deposit for a house in next 2 years, and based on her income and expenditure mentioned above, it is mentioned in the report here.
Yes.
Detailed mention. It is possible for Jane to take out a mortgage of around £100,000, and at the beginning Jane can use £60,000 of her savings to pay the deposit and other costs, and the remaining she can apply for a mortgage.
So can you explain more detail about the mortgage?
Yeah, sure.
Please.
We suggest that Jane can apply for a 10-year fixed rate mortgage, and with the interest rate of 6.5%, and she can repay the mortgage for 30 years. We choose a long-term repayment period because we think it can reduce Jane's financial burdens. That's all, yeah.
So I think the whole idea of buying a house is very good, but I think the amount of the loan which Jane should pay eventually is too high. Maybe because the interest rate is too high. So I suggest you can go to find some bank loan and compare it, find the lowest one can better solve this problem.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I will search more information.
Alright. How about the investment plan?
Let's move on now to the investment recommendation. Let's see the chart 13, investment allocation. This is the initial distribution of Jane's investment. The chart shows that Jane invested her majority of the money into Invesco perpetual fund. We found that the value of the fund has been on the rise for several years. Jane also holds a share of BP shares and Imperial Tobacco, which are the fund's holding company. This fund still has worth to invest, so there is no need for Jane to change investment in her fund. If Jane wants to invest in a new fund, we recommend the wealthy 150 plus, because it has a good track record of the best money in each industry. The fund has an experienced team analyzing the merger markets and ensure the best long-term prospects. The company spends thousands of hours each year reviewing investment strategies, performance analysis, and fund management. When it comes to the ethical investment, in parallel tobacco companies, companies' main business is making tobaccos, which have a negative impact on the human body and the environment. Jane wants to support on the ethical investment, so we decide, we recommend that she should sell share of Imperial Tobacco Company. Instead, she can choose another stock, AstraZeneca Company share. AstraZeneca public company is a biopharmaceutical company. The company manufacturing and sells manufactures and sells drugs which can treat many diseases. In addition, in the past 5 years, AstraZeneca's share price has maintained a rising trend, and it has a big opportunity of increasing.
家豪, I read your report. What do you mean by passive investment and active investment?
Active investment is an investment strategy that focuses on important trading and short-term horizons. Passive investment focuses on the long-term appreciations of the portfolio through the limited day-to-day management of the portfolio itself. Passive investment has a low fee, good transparency, and tax efficiency. That means it is unnecessary to analyze any shares and bonds, and you can know about every stocks and bonds at any time. Active investment has a low flexibility, risk management, and hedging. That means active investment can provide a comprehensive risk management.
So, you choose active investment for Jane?
No. Based on the Jane's current financial situations, a passive investment should be chosen because Jane has no time and no professional knowledge of investment and has a low level of financial goals. For these reasons, Jane should choose passive investment. Moving on now to the early retirement. If Jane wants to retire at 60 years old, she cannot survive after 66 years old because there will be a big shortfall at this stage. She has no income and pensions to cover her shortfall. If Jane had to retire at the age of 60, we recommend her to buy another pension to solve her to solve this problem. There are 6 types of personal pensions: executive pension plan, group personal pension, master trust pension, self-invested personal pension, small self-administered pension, and state code pensions. Our team suggests SIPP should be chosen because it is one of the most tax efficient retirement protection method. SIPP allows you to invest almost anywhere and choose your own investment, as opts as a short list of funds and for the management of traditional pensions.
So I want to ask if James' life suddenly changed, such as suffering a serious illness, did she have enough money to solve these problems?
For handling these situations, we recommend her to buy 3 types of insurance: income protection insurance, mortgage protection insurance, and home insurance. Income protection insurance protects Jane when she was unable to work. She can get 65% of her current monthly salary. Mortgage protection can help him to repay loan if he cannot afford the mortgage repayment. Home insurance protects James from all kinds of natural disasters, such as earthquakes. In addition, emergency fund is also a necessary safeguard for Jane. It can be used for fixing some emergency situations. So we recommend Jane to save 3% of her monthly salary and put them into an emergency fund. And if the situations happen, he can take out and use it.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Alright, I scanned your plan. I didn't find the education plan. What if Jen married? What's the plan for her child?
Oh, it's my fault. Oh, I forgot to mention it that Jian don't want to marry.
Wow.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay, thanks for your detailed plan. I think your plan is pretty good and practical. What's your idea, Mr. Zhang?
Oh, my opinion is the same with you, Miss Yu. And I believe James' life will improve with our help.
That's perfect. Okay, Jiahao and Yanjia, please continue on your works. Remember that. Try your best for the client.
Yeah,
Okay.
we will. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you next time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye bye.